The Johannesburg Health and Social Development officials will visit a school, a Westdene preschool today. This follows the death of 2 learners yesterday from rat poisoning at the Johannesburg preschool. It's alleged that the 2 preschool learners were under the care and supervision of a privately run preschool without the necessary permits to do so. Now, the MMC for Health and Social Development in Gauteng has expressed shock at the incident, and police are investigating. For more on the story, we're joined by the city spokesperson, Siyanda Makhubo. Siyanda, thank you very much indeed for your time. It is a shocking, sad story, this is. When did you first learn about the incident, and how did the children die?
Well, thank you for having us and for this important information that we're giving to your viewers. This happened about a week ago in the Westdene area in Johannesburg, within the city of Johannesburg, where we only received with shock and anger yesterday from our officials in our environmental health department, where they informed us that 2 preschool learners unfortunately passed away in the premises of an illegally run preschool. This happened about a week ago, and police are investigating, and a case of murder and culpable homicide has been opened against the preschool owner.
So this happened a week ago. You just came to know about this incident recently. When did police come to know about this?
Well, a case of murder was opened as soon as the autopsy report came through. Our environmental health department only caught sight of it when police revealed to them that the only commonality that the 2 children have was the preschool itself. And the problem is that the area is infested with illegally run early childhood development centers. As you know, it is the competency of the city to regulate ECD centers. And, illegally run ECD centers, unfortunately, do not comply. It is for that reason our environmental health department had to step in. So then a report was filed in with our office yesterday, and the MNC decided that action had to be taken to visit the SAPS, the preschool itself, and the family of the.
Take us through the circumstances, Siyanda, surrounding the deaths of these 2 preschool learners.
Yeah, so what happened was that apparently they were having lunch, and when they were having lunch, it's a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old, when they're being fed lunch, they were let go, at their own free time to play around. The ECD is run in a garage, and there were only about 10 children, we're being told, between the ages of 6 months and about 5 years. And they then consumed this rat poisoning, and when parents picked them up in the evening, the 1-year-old succumbed to the rat poisoning and passed away that same evening, and the next day the 2-year-old, which was a Saturday morning, passed away.
So a 1- and a 2-year-old tragic story indeed. I mean, if this preschool is indeed operating illegally as it's alleged, how did it slip under the radar?
So what happened was that earlier on in the year, the city shut down 2 ECD centers which were complying in previous years. Unfortunately, they had not complied in this financial year end, and the city was forced to shut them down. This unfortunately led to the mushrooming of illegal ECD centers in the Westdene area and around. And, so we understand that people, take care of children in the comfort of their homes under the guise of, just giving aftercare or during the course of the day when parents are away. But the city bylaws which need to be complied with, environmental health needs to make sure that it is conducive for children, especially at that age. Our social workers need to come and monitor that children are being taken care in the right standards. There's health and security standards that need to be adhered to. And most often than not, these go off the radar because there's no signs that it is indeed a preschool. It is just a residential area or just a dwelling. So most of the time, officials would not be busy to know that there is a preschool running within the premises. So it was just 10 children between the ages of 6 months and 5 years old, and unfortunately it went off our radar. But it has been shut down, and we've also received reports that 3 more ECD centers in the last 24 hours have been shut down.
I guess the call will be to be more proactive in the future in terms of weeding out these so-called illegal preschools. What sort of measures are in place, Siyanda, in order to do just that?
Precisely, and we also ask our residents, our parents, if they suspect that an operation of this kind runs, that they inform our environmental health officials or the city itself, or even the South African Police Service. And we also looking at measures of ensuring that our ward committees are also vigilant in identifying these areas. And what we also will be doing this afternoon when we visit the family of the deceased and the CTS is that the JMPD will be with us to launch the blitz at looking at these ECD centers. So if our officials suspect or they feel that an operation of this kind exists, then we will be moving on the premises and shutting down these operations.
When are you meeting with the family?
We are meeting the family this afternoon at 1:30. We're first starting at the South African Police Service at the Spire Town where the case was recently opened. Then we'll move on to the preschool premises to ensure that it's been shut down, and then we'll visit the family of the two.
Just take us back in terms of those who are allegedly operating illegal preschools. What are sanctions do they face? What sort of punishment do they face?
So they would have broken a couple of city bylaws. So your health and safety standards, your bylaws of opening a business of that nature and kind. So social workers would have written a report, our environmental health officials and the JMPD itself. The case is also being looked into by the South African Police Service. So a case of murder, we understand, has been opened and of culpable homicide. So, from the city perspective and from the SABC perspective, a couple of law infringements have been reported and cases have been opened in that regard.
All right, let's leave it there. We'll no doubt try to catch up with you sometime during the course of the week to get an update with regards to the story. Siyanda Makhubo is the city spokesperson. We thank you very much indeed for